Kate Appleby.
Welcome, Kate.
Evening again, board. In addressing item 14F, the contract with the YMCA, Superintendent Cabral stated that he's transparent to the board and implied that it is the board's responsibility to be transparent with the rest of us in the community. But in a year and a half, I can tell you that this board is not transparent in sharing the information that the superintendent and that the cabinet provide them. However, thank you all for your discussion on 14F today. It's become apparent that not even the board may not be understanding the recommendations made by Superintendent Cabral and the cabinet and knowing exactly what they can share with us. So I'm not sure this is a fault of your own entirely. However, tonight's comments from the board of the YMCA of the East Valley and the parents and students during the May 12th meeting show that there's a lack of transparency from our USD when it comes to information in these board meetings. The agenda has gotten better in a year and a half. It can get there. It can still be better. You guys have gotten better about sharing information, but we shouldn't have had to have the lengthy discussion on 14F today, well, your discussion that we all got to listen to, because people asked for transparency. That transparency should have been provided from the get-go. It should not have been a community members have to come up and ask you for that. So I would like to know how the board, how Superintendent Cabral, and the cabinet are going to work together to increase the transparency of information that's provided to the entire public. Because it's certainly lacking. That was shown tonight. Speaking of public transparency and accountability, at the May 12th board meeting, I asked you to meet with the communities of the elementary schools whose libraries, due to the layoff resolution, would be closed or not well resourced with knowledgeable staff in the 2026-2027 school year, and inform them of the impacts of that decision. I acknowledge that the end of the school year is busy, and I'm sure that you all have summer plans, but I'm hopeful that you've thought about this and have plans to address those communities. Your lack of addressing those communities is a lack of transparency to them. It is a lack of accountability to them. You cannot just sit up here and go, well, if they wanted to know what was going on, they could come to the board meetings. If they wanted to know what was going on, they could read the agendas. They could watch the lengthy meetings. We know, board members have mentioned it, community members have mentioned it, that is not feasible for everybody in the community. However, they all like to see your faces at things, so scheduling meetings with buildings that you have access to really isn't that hard of an ask. Thank you.
Thank you.
That was our last speaker.